gonna do some fast guild wars real fast. Shout out to my bud Vanish since he's a pain in my butt. And let's just ignore him from there. Ooh, didn't take a look at this real fast. Sorry, ADD kicking in. And yeah. Man, that would have been nice if it was at least 5 or 6 star. Yeah, Vanish is just streaming. He 6-starred Julie. Yay, congratulations. Nah, Julie really is a good monster. But I'm not going to sit there and say he's better than me. Alright, this one I want to have some fun. See, what was I thinking about doing? For time being, okay. Kind of did this earlier, a little bit different. The team against Aperna. Let me see. Except I used Theo instead of Beset. Because it was a Galleon Perna Bernard combination, and I went ahead and gave him turn 1. There we go. That way Perna was focused on Grago while I killed everything else and then took out Perna. And it was to a Guardian player, so it was pretty nice. And at least it worked. Got lucky, and Annabelle actually resisted something. It's always nice when that happens. Trying to thought. Let's see. So idea, I want Leica to actually focus on Grago. I'm gonna have to wait for the immunity to be over with Inoue. I'm hoping Galleon doesn't actually land armor break on something. She has 96 resistance. Annabelle has 94, so they're pretty high up there. Grago has some resistance. I didn't really try to, but he gets 49. But I'm not really worried about that. Grago's passive is going to allow him to handle himself, and he can put immunity on himself to help protect against Leica's stuns on his counters. That's the reason why I'm going with this. A little heal and Beset for a leader and maybe some armor break if I get lucky. Second team, let me see. I will be using Copper, Delphoy, and Amesity. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Idea is to go ahead. I'm not really. They got 2 strippers, so either way I handle it. My goal is just to go ahead and get rid of Ritesh. And then try to work out Praha while she annoys the crap, or Chewie annoys the crap out of me with sleep, stuns, and etc. Just remove the threat, that way they don't hurt me too much in the long run. Alright. Alright, doesn't really need this, but gives me a shield. There we go. Violent. Yeah, you can't hurt Grago. $19,000. Gotta love it, dude. Grago's a beast. Ow. So we do this here. Gone. Protect future. clean those dots up, because that'll be my main source of damage. The other two resist. How did Delphoid resist? I think my copper actually has more resistance than Delphoid. There we go. Man. Delphoid's been on point with those slows. And I did that to the wrong monster. Oh well. Nope. I resisted. Oh well, let's feed them buffs. I don't care. Let's see. Heck yeah, crit fire. And he crit him again. Nice and easy. It's a really awesome team. Just for not too much. Missing one. Okay, that's a possibility. Trevor's boring. Though someone failed on that. Missing one, not really worried about it. And someone failed on that. Okay, I'm not worried about doing that one. Now that's being a little slow. Okay, that's not farming. That's farming. Who lost to that? Okay, I don't know what happened. That one might be fun. Oh, this one has the interesting monster, but it's missing one. Why better? Enviro. You're not using her to the fullest capabilities. That's a shame. Put something like Theo. Man. So many different possibilities to use her with. Oh well. I'm sorry. Thinking what I could do with that monster. A light panda. Come on. This guild has so much luck with LD monsters. And they're all on farmable teams. No. I don't care about that. Farmable. Boring. Okay. Hold up, maybe I what? Someone lost to this one, so should be fun. Triple element Escher. How to handle this? I'm just gonna do that lazily. That should be a shield will team. Could show you what I've been doing for Theo, Perna, and whatever teams, but I don't see anything like that. Let's see. We'll find something maybe. They got a stripper. That sucks. Trevor could be Vamp. Let's take a chance for a loss. Where is he? Water horse, water horse, water horse. Right there. I just made some improvements to my Lucian. A little bit more crit damage. If I can get some crit damage on this rune, roll out that flat defense. Be pretty nice. But yeah. So I want to see how he handles that. And if I lose it, whatever. I'm taking a risk. I mean, I could sit there and go Gallia Benarte or something along that lines and beat it easy enough. Seems boring though. Don't want to do that. Ah, I get to go. Man, that's a tanky freaking... A tanky Escher. Alright. No, Will. I didn't even have to do that. Probably shouldn't have. Ooh, good job, Galleon. Alright. There we go. Was it this one? We're taking a risk doing that. A really big risk. Okay. So here we're going to do this. Let's see. Show you what I've been doing. Elrond's going to end up killing something, I'm willing to bet. It's going to make things difficult. There's easier or better ways to deal with it. But I'm going to take a risk. The other monster, I'm going to mirror. Except I'm going to have Bernard in slot 2 like it should be. I told you he's going to remove that will. I knew it. Wasn't expecting. Oh, man. Lagging. Come on. Wasn't expecting Theo to not even get a move in. Oh well. Enough from you, little booger. One glance. Not bad. There we go, simple enough. Shame that the people with the actual interesting monsters was farming. It's a really shame. Not doing too bad. Alright. And just for a quick reference, oops, wrong one. Delphoid, she's only at 44 resistance. That's she's not surprised that she resisted Chiru. While Copper, where is he? Oh, right beside her. Is at 73 resistance. And wasn't even going for resistance. It just worked out that way. And then you can see the stats, just in case if you're curious. Maperna's at 83 crit rate, 161. He needs more health. A lot more health. Setmet's 206 speed. Reason why it didn't look like that Theo was doing much damage. I'm not saying that the Theo is strong, because I don't think it was. But my Setmet has 1400 defense and about 24,000 HP before my towers and flags. Theo, I just sped him up and gave him some more attack. Not much. That was a recent drop. While I'm thinking about it. Oops. No. Not using the good grindstones on that. Force good enough. Does he have any with flat attack? It's already grinded. I'll look for somebody else later. Anybody else that I used in particular? Okay. I showed the set earlier. She's Swift Endure, Speed Attack, Defense. I'm not maxing her runes because I'm hoping to replace them. This defense one might be worth doing, but it's only 13 speed. Annabelle I used. That's her stats. I gotta get her tankier. I just showed you my Theo. Didn't use Taylor. Galleon stats. I've sped them up a little bit, gave them some more accuracy. Speed, crit rate. I need some grindstones. Attack, flat defense, and attack percent. And HP. Man, really need some grindstones. They're just not dropping, period. It's frustrating. Let me see. Anybody else? Didn't use Sierra this time. I used Bernard. Same stats. 1470 defense and 23,000 HP at 311 speed. Lucian got a little speed upgrade along with some crit damage. He lost 5 crit. His attack stayed the same. This was his major rune. I could ground that HP out, but I'm not going to. I want to take the HP and make it attack. So like the slot 1 on my Katarina, I want to take the accuracy and make that attack. That would help him out tremendously. I've already showed you Perna, Setmet. Gotta fix his runes. I want to start using it kind of soon. Before we went over those two, I might start using Jim Meyer soon. and he's purposely slow like that. So we'll see. We'll see about getting him going. Just made him, trying to make him tanky, so he'll be annoying. Guard HP, not max runes, so he'll be better off once I do that. Didn't use Trident, Immensity, 85 resistance, 274 speed, decent little bit of health, and decent defense. That's the reason why he can take a little bit of a hit. He's speed, HP, resistance. And that resistance has good speed, and I don't really mind him being resistance because he's not as tanky as he can be, but he's not that squishy either. So it kind of works out. Used him last time. I tried to use him, I think, this morning, but I didn't. He died before I could actually use him. It's all good. That Sierra that killed him ate it. Because my Sierra killed her. Still faster than mine. Grago. I think this was the only other one that I used here. No, Siege. Nothing changed about Siege. 91 crit rate, 154 crit damage with a defense lead and his buff. He hit that galleon for 19,000. He is Vampire Endure. Defense, crit damage, defense. I love that rune. His slots 1, 2, and 3 are not maxed. I will do that soon. That wouldn't be bad on my Monkey King. But I think he has a good slot 1, so probably just leave it alone for right now. That rune is just awesome. I want to build the Fire Navis. That would be really nice on him since it doesn't have defense. So if I can find one with defense, I might use this in place of. But he gets plus 67 speed. It's kind of hard. See, that's another decent rune. Like, these were blue runes that I had. So it's nothing like it was outstanding. But for some blue runes, they're still really nice. And they do their job well. Like, that rune is just crazy. That rune's 17 speed. Might as well. I'll probably work on maxing those other runes soon. Oh man, that was a crap roll. That defense, attack. No speed runs. Hope I'll get something soon. Do I got anything in Vampire? Vert, accuracy, all defense. And when you know I'm lacking defense. Speed, flat. That's fine. Fine. The head only 11 crit rate. 20% HP. Okay. I'll take a look, because some of these runes will probably be swapped around later. His only defense stats is that one right there, and his 2 runes. That's crazy. Siege is the same. Fatal Broken. Decent attack. He is attack, crit damage, attack with plus 82 speed. Yeah, and with that, I'm going to actually call the video. And, well, I will in 2 seconds. And I think my name's being called for raids. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I will be 6-starring Rocky soon, and I'll be 6-starring Pumpback soon. I did Isabel per request. Show y'all her stats real fast. She is speed, crit damage, attack. If I can reroll that flat defense to attack or something, it'd be really nice. Just another blue rune that I took advantage of. Focus had really good crit damage stats. 86 crit rate, 170 crit damage. I'm actually trying to lose crit rate and gain more crit damage or more attack or more speed. That's my main goal with her. Let's see if I can find that rune. Here we go. That has HP and only 4 crit rate. The other rune had a lot more HP, not as much speed, but not bad. 15 versus 10. I would take the loss of speed on that. Give that over to Grago. Make Grago faster. That'd be pretty nice. He won't be as tanky, but he doesn't really need it with his passive. 91 crit rate. He'll go down to his... He would end up losing an 8 crit. 83 crit rate's still not bad. I can deal with that. And give this guy a lot more health. I'm just working on getting some Nimbus runes from him. I've been grinding the crap out of... You saw that Rage rune I got. Been grinding the crap out of Necro lately. And I finally got it really... That one's alright. That one used to be on my Sierra. Not really great. This one's not too bad. If I get a speed grind on that, swap out that 5 attack to speed. Because I'm wanting to build maybe on the Fire Dogman, but that's the one I was talking about. I want to take the flat defense, which sadly doing that's going to make it a blue rune instead of a hero. But overall, still, I was really happy with it. Because I was wanting to make the Fire Dogman. He seems to do a lot of damage, so I was thinking about just making him Vampire and seeing how he works out. With the shield and everything, he might be able to sustain himself enough just to annoy and kill. But you can either... Vampire's alright. You can either build him as support, because he does a good job as a support, or a nuke. I've heard some doing really good damage. I want mine Vampire just for fun, but Violent would be a good set on him. Swift would be a good set. Let me see. Didn't show it in here. I didn't look at base stats or anything. So he gets 100 speed on Awakening. Let's just pull him out. I'm not sure what he gets on Awakening. If he doesn't get speed on Awakening, then he's going to go up to 101 speed. So he gets a decent base speed. Strength and skill, okay. A little bit off there. But, so Piercos, skill. Piercos' his first ability. Attacks the enemy twice, each chance having a 30% chance for disturbed recovery. Goes up 20% on top of that, so 50% chance for 2 turns. Really nice. But to top it off with that, the damage also increases towards your attack speed. So it's going to scale on attack speed. So more speed is not bad. His second skill deals damage proportionate to his max HP. I don't know if that actually... That might scale off of attack and speed. Because it doesn't say anything about scaling off of a specific stat. So I'm going to bet skill 1 scales off of attack and scales off speed. Speed's not going to hurt and it'll increase the damage of that move, but it still probably won't do that great damage. His second skill should be devastating though. Deals damage proportionate to your max HP to an enemy target and recovers 50% of the damage dealt as HP. Damage increases as the enemy's HP becomes lower. It's kind of the reason why I want to go nuke. Especially you get some stupid bruiser, especially like a Recon or something. You get them pretty low. You're still up doing what you got to do. And bam, you work them down a little lower. A lot of people do support, I guess, for his passive, but I don't know. I'm planning on messing around with that and seeing. There's multiple ways with, well, like offsets. Why are people losing? I gotta throw defense on as a joke. Alright, video's too long. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. I want to talk about it more, but I'm not worried about it. Thank you all for watching.